Welcome back to CoinAgeEra, the place where every coin speaks, where metal turns into memory, and where forgotten histories come alive again. Today, we are going to uncover the deep, fascinating, and emotional story behind the 1990 US Liberty Quarter Dollar, a coin that may look ordinary in your hand, but it carries nearly 2 centuries of American pride, struggle, and legacy within its design. Let's travel back in time to the early roots of this historic coin. The quarter dollar first appeared in 1796 when the newly born United States wanted a coin to represent its young but determined identity. Those first quarters carried Lady Liberty, the goddess of freedom, symbolizing the spirit of independence that had just been won after the Revolutionary War. For more than a century, Liberty remained the face of America's coins, a proud emblem of hope, courage, and unity. But in 1932, a great milestone arrived. It was the 200th birthday of George Washington, the founding father who led America to freedom and became its first president. To honor him, the U.S. Mint decided to redesign the 25-cent coin. This moment gave birth to the Washington Quarter, replacing Lady Liberty with a man who had fought to make liberty real. Sculptor John Flanagan created a masterpiece, a portrait of Washington facing left, strong and calm, reflecting his leadership and unshakable resolve. The reverse side displayed the American bald eagle, wings spread wide, clutching arrows and an olive branch, a message that America seeks peace but stands ready to defend its liberty at all costs. The words United States of America, e pluribus unum, out of many one, and quarter dollar circle the eagle, powerful symbols of unity and strength. The Washington Quarter was first intended to be a one-year issue, but Americans loved it so deeply that it became a permanent design. Through every war victory and economic shift, this coin remained a proud reminder of America's ideals. Now fast forward to 1990, nearly 6 decades later. The world had entered a new chapter. The Cold War was ending, the Berlin Wall had fallen, and the United States was standing tall as a symbol of democracy and power. The 1990 Liberty Quarter became a silent witness to this changing world, a piece of stability in a time of transformation. That year, the coin was minted at 3 locations. Philadelphia, no mint mark, where millions of coins were struck for everyday use. Denver, D, producing coins for circulation across western states. San Francisco, S, creating stunning proof coins with mirror-like finishes for collectors and history lovers. Each coin, though made from copper and nickel, carried something far more precious, the soul of a nation. The average person may not notice it, but every line on Washington's face, every feather on the eagle's wings, carries decades of artistry and symbolism. These coins traveled through generations, through wars, celebrations, and milestones, passing silently from hand to hand, carrying the unbroken story of freedom. For collectors, the 1990 Liberty Quarter is not just a piece of currency. It's a historical bridge, connecting the early dreams of 18th century America to the modern era of progress and technology. It represents how far the country has come, from 13 struggling colonies to a nation admired across the world. Even more fascinating, the motto, "In God We Trust," and the word liberty, carved onto its surface, remind us that America's foundation was built on faith, courage, and independence. The bald eagle, ever watchful, remains the eternal guardian of those ideals, soaring high, untamed, and free. The 1990 quarter also marks the end of an era, right before the U.S. Mint began introducing the State Quarters program in 1999. That makes this coin a symbol of the last generation of classic Washington quarters before America started honoring each of its 50 states with unique designs. It stands as a bridge between the old world of tradition and the new age of creativity. Every 1990 quarter has seen countless hands, perhaps a soldier's paycheck, a child's allowance, a shopkeeper's till, or a traveler's change. Each one carries unseen fingerprints of history. Think about it. The very coin you hold might have traveled across cities, crossed borders, and survived decades of time, still shining with the spirit of liberty. So next time you look at your 1990 U.S. Liberty Quarter, don't just see a coin. See a story of freedom, courage, and endurance. See a living reminder that history doesn't fade. It continues to breathe in the small things we often overlook. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to CoinAgeEra, where we bring lost stories of coins back to life. Because every coin holds a heartbeat of time, and every history deserves to be told with pride.